Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Cookie Run OvenBreak. So, since the new update with Okchun cookie recently came out, i.e. the Yakwa Spooky Tales, whatever the pleb it's called, we have some new events to take care of. And one important event is an event that we usually like to cover, and by usually I mean basically any time that gets introduced we have to cover it. That would be the Cookie Mastery event, and this time it involves the new cookie, Okchun cookie, which technically she's not a new cookie, she's reappearing, she just... What was that sound like? Did I make that sound? What the pleb? I don't know, but it was a cookie who once appeared like a year ago during the OG Yakwa Harvest Festival, only as an NPC, but now she returned as a playable character because a lot of people really liked her. So you know what? Now she's playable, and now we have a mastery event based on her. So how this event works is basically only 13 days. I thought it'd be a bit longer. Whatever. Maybe that's what happens when you do garbage. But anyway, with that being said, basically here's how this event works. There's a set of rewards on top of the screen which are required by getting mission points. And by that I mean you unlock them by getting mission points. Now, how exactly do you get these mission points? Well, you have to do random tasks based around this cookie. Now, as you can see, I actually have a couple of them already unlocked. For example, having the magic candy leveled up from level 1, then level 3, then level 5. That gives us a total of 22 mission points. It literally gets us like a fifth of the way done with the event, basically. But other than that, there's a lot more that we can do. For example, there's a daily mission that you can do called Trophy Race, earn 300 million points in a single run with the combi. So basically all you have to do is just run with Okchun Cookie, and I did do a test. I'm pretty sure you can actually just run with Okchun Cookie and not the pet. It's fine, but other things you do have to have the pet for, basically Okchun Cookie and her pet. For example, these flipping 3 Horsemen of the Apocalypse, even though it's 4, they're still difficult. For example, Trophy Race earn 600 million points with the mission combi, Breakout earn 500 million points with the mission combi, and Guild Run earn 600 million points with the mission combi. Now, there's only 2 ways how I can see you reasonably getting these done easily. That's if you're lucky enough with a certain map and you can get an absurd amount of points with a cookie while being at a rather low level, or literally maxing out your cookie, which at that point doesn't even matter. You can just basically buy your way into winning the whole entire plumbing event. But there's also some other missions, for example, Diamond Rank and Rainbow Rank on the Trial. Of course, again, like I mentioned, not that hard if you just upgrade the plumbing cookie. Then there's the billion point missions, which are stuff that I absolutely recommend. It goes from 1 billion, 3 billion, 5 billion, 7 billion, and 10 billion. And this is just running in any sort of game mode. Trophy Race, Guild Runs, which also is more important with Guild Runs because they introduced a new rival function. Trophy Race, Guild Runs, Breakout, Cookie Trials, the new Champions League or Grand Champions League stuff. As long as you run with that cookie, then you'll be set. Now, of course, there's also just leveling up the cookie and leveling up the pet, which it goes all the way from 7, 12, and 15, and with the pet 7, 12, and 15. So, that's basically how you do it, and once you get the amount of mission points required, then you can get all 5 rewards that are set up at the top, with the first tier being at 20 mission points, being the 10 Quick Play main story tickets, 40 being 15 things for Okchun Cookie's Magic Candy, but if you already have her Magic Candy fully maxed out, then just give those to her as like, an affection bonus, so you can quickly get her to 1,000 affection for a point boost. 60 friendship points being 15 pet potions, 80 friendship points, which, I'm sorry, it's mission points, not friendship points. I'm mixing that up with another event, but 80 mission points is 15 cookie potions, and lastly 100 mission points gets you 1,000 crystals. So I already have a couple points in store, but basically I'm going to tell you what I usually do just so I can get an absurd amount of points. So immediately what you can do is just try and go ahead and get the first Trophy Race daily mission done, because that can get you an immediate 8 mission points, and you can do that daily, so it does not matter what you do. As long as you just have the cookie equipped being Okchun Cookie, you can do this every single day, and if you do it like 10 days in a row, that's already 80 mission points done. And the thing is, that's not even including doing any of the other missions. You could just do that, and then just, do it 8 days in a row. Or is it 8 or 10 days? I'm sorry, I'm getting the word 8 in my head. And yes, the word 8, not the letter 8, because I'm spelling it out with 5 letters. Yes, that is correct. But, I'm getting that confused. But just do that 10 days in a row. You have 80 points, get the Magic Candy level 5, and you're basically done with the event. Now, also, I do want to mention, I ran in a few trophy races, and now I'm at 4-star, which I already recorded the video of the new trophy race map and given my first impressions and thoughts on it. So now, we can actually explore the 4-star measure of this. So it's going to be even worse, and this is going to be my prime reaction to it, because I haven't ran in this in 20% speed increase, but this will be the first time that you see it. Because in the video where I was like, oh, okay, here's my first time running in this map, and by first time running, I mean first time running in the trophy race variant, I only could do 1-star and 3-star, but now I actually ran a little bit and had flipping 4-star unlocked. Which, by the way, I need to mention, I did only, 1 or 2 trophy races, because I was doing a promotion match where you needed to get 2nd or 1st place to get to the next tier. And first, on race number 1, I had to do 2. This is because on the first race, I actually did really good. I didn't do any miss-ups, like no mishaps. Everything was fine. But then for some reason, right when I was at second place, and right as I was out to overtake the pleb who was in first, my game froze and it crashed. Now let me just bear this in mind. That has never happened to me, but I mean, my game has crashed before on some weird occasions, but like it has never crashed during a trophy race. And I'm not even joking. It lowered my score from being in second place, nearing first, all the way down to 5th. And like I didn't get like any trophies out of that, which I guess you don't get trophies for doing promotion matches anyway, but like that just like hurt because I know for a fact it was not my fault. I would have been easy peasy clean just making it to first place if I just didn't do any like mess ups, and I was on that route. But of course the game was like, no, not this time. This time you fall. And instead it just crashed the game and I had nothing to show for it. I wish I caught that on camera, but of course my life isn't going to be like some security tape thing. It's not like it's going to capture every single thing that I do, which is unfortunate because there's some really cool moments I would love to show on camera that I haven't captured. But welcome to my life. Welcome to trying to live a normal life. By the way, I'm about to run out of energy here, and I only managed to get 260 million points, which you may think that's bad because like, oh, well, that's not enough. You have to keep running again. No. As long as you run and you just have the cookie equipped, it doesn't matter who your second relay cookie is. All that matters is that you just reach 300 million points in general. So as you can see there, I'm at 316 million points, which now went up to 320. If I just quit now, I'm completely done. And also make sure to press OK so you can get your ingredient bags. And with that being done, now we can just go back on over to the event where, you know, mission mastery, cookie mastery mission. As you can see there, daily trophy race earned 300 million points with the current combi being Okchun cookie. And look at that, we already have 8 mission points already achieved for us. Now there's a lot of more points that we can try and collect, which I think the main thing I don't need to aim for is like the billion point stuff. But we're still not done yet. We can still get some points in some other ways, which and by other ways I mean just like a hard work and a lot of repeating the same stuff over and over again. For story purposes, you can enter the Yakwa Village Haunting Tales and also run with Okchun Cookie and that to get some extra points. However, I want to try and focus all that in the main story. And by main story, I mean just like the Yakwa Village story and make separate videos for that. So what we can do instead is we can just run it in good old classic Okchun Cookies trial. Which, to be fair, I think I will give a few crystals just to see if I can get any further. But I'm not going to make it that much. Like, I'll just put a sum right here and maybe stop when it says like 25. Just because, like, you know, they don't really cost much, and it's not gonna be that bad, and also it'll get us a bit closer, and maybe show us a little bit more content on the trial. Who knows? But anyway, and you know what? A little bit for the pet too, because also level 7 is gonna be pretty good for us. Specifically, not only in the Cookie Mastery event where like we need to level up cookies, because I'm pretty sure one of the things was like at level 7 or level 10. I think it was 7, 12, and 15. As far as my memory goes, but that's fine. So also it can give us points more in the Yakwa Village Haunting Tales when we run with Okchun, because that gives a point boost effect. So we're killing a couple birds with only one stone, and by a stone I mean one Okchun candy thing. But anyway, let's run this trial. Let's see if we can get any further, and let's just get a solid amount of points. Now, of course, I don't think that this plumbing combination is going to be enough to give us like diamond rank or anything like that, especially if I like try and play optimally. I'm pretty sure I haven't checked what the necessities are for diamond rank or even plumbing level, let alone rainbow rank. But like, I do still want to try and just get a heavy amount of points, because we're also killing another bird with a stone by running with the Moonlight Lantern, because there's a treasure mastery thing with that. And that's not the meet the treasure mission, it's treasure mastery. It's similar to the cookie mastery, where you have to do certain events specifically in the guild, which I also still need to do a video on that. Like literally, it's not even the whole 24 hours since the plumbing update first came out. I still have a solid amount of time, but I'm still making videos since, you know, obviously a new update comes out. I gotta just bombard content for this, which honestly, I don't think I'll be able to do much Cook to Run Record tomorrow, because by the time that I'm recording this, I'm pretty sure when 5 or 6 o'clock hits, I think the new Cookie Run Kingdom update is going to be coming out, where it will give us access to Crimson Coral Cookie and a couple of other things as well, which is a continuation of the story. And yes, if you're wondering, even though I've beaten as much as I could of the story so far, I have been gathering quills. Like literally every single day I've been just watching the ads, like the 3 sets of ads to get me 36 quills, and I've been stacking up. I've been doing anything I can to just get more quills, because I know for a fact that it's not gonna be like hasty, just going like, oh well, you know, new update, let's provide some more quills, or like let's make the quill cost not as big. No, it's probably just going to reset for the first couple levels, because I'm pretty sure the same exact thing happened during the Legends of the Red Dragon. Not the, oops, okay, well, I didn't do too bad right there. But, like, the same thing happened during the Legends of the Red Dragon event. But, it's annoying. It luckily didn't happen during the event of the, you know, I was going to say Rockers High event, but no, that's the, what was it? Summer Soda Rock Festa, that's what it is. I was just going to say, like, a fun rock festival. I mean, it is a fun rock festival, but still. Anyway, let's just go ahead and keep on continuing here. And as I was mentioning before, I'm pretty sure the reason why that's the case is just because, you know, there wasn't really that many. I mean, there were fighting levels, especially don't even get me started with Lucky Pick 3. But the thing is, it more focused on just the aspect of just, you know, the song levels, which those were flipping amazing. They were fun, and I wish they brought that back. Which, hey, maybe when DJ Cookie comes, hopefully to Kingdom Clubbing, finally, hopefully soon enough, I hope, I beg, I plead, I cry. Please, Devsisters, like, it's been so many times that you've wanted to tease DJ Cookie. But like, oh, by the way, we're already at Ruby rank, which is actually impressive. I still don't think I'll get Diamond because I'm about to faint right here. But I was actually way closer than I thought. I think it's just a little bit more upgrade or like some better treasures, because obviously my Moonlight Lantern thing is only at level 1. We definitely need some more upgrades for that, but just that alone was actually pretty decent. So, honestly, not too bad for a run, but of course, just doing that alone, that's definitely not going to be enough for me to at least reach like 10 million points. So we still have a lot of effort to go through. So give me like, probably like 4 days or something. So I think I ran all of the math in my head, and I think we have enough to finally complete this event. The only last mission I had to do, aside from all the daily runs and the trophy race and stuff, was I had to gather up at least upwards of 500 million points, which that was actually a couple trophy race practices in, and luckily you can actually not only run with Okchun if it's your primary cookie, but you can also run with your secondary cookie as long as you can, so you can get the extra amount of points that you need. But if we do the math here, currently I have 56, so let's just keep that to the side, but let's add all the mission points that I have at the bottom. So the 1 billion points gives us 3 mission points, so we have 3 billion giving us 5, so that is 8, that I'm pretty sure I'm counting this correctly, I hope I am. 5 billion points, which is the one I just got done, being 7, so that would be 15 in total. Then Mission Cookie level 7, that's 5, so that'd be 20. Mission Magic Candy level 1, 3, and 5, that's 5, 7, and 10, so we have 20. Then we have 25, 32, and then 42. And then lastly, we have level up the Mission Cookie Combi Pet to level 7, which is 5, so it adds up to 47, I'm pretty sure. So adding everything up together, you get 47 plus 56. I'm pretty sure that leaves us with 103? I'm pretty sure, if it's not, then like it's got to be something close. I'm pretty sure it is 103. But let's just go ahead and collect everything. And you know what? We'll collect everything at once. Because check remaining awards. Boop, there you go. And as you can see, boom, fully maxed. Now over 100 mission points at 103. And we can get all the loot that we can, which if I tap the top, it's going to collect everything for me. So let me just read them all real quick. At 20 mission points, it gives you 10 quick play tickets for the main story. 40 mission points is 15 things for Okchun Cookie's Magic Candy. And if you already have the Magic Candy filled out, just give it to her for her affection jelly. Just like give it to her just so she can be more affectionate towards you, I guess. 60 mission points is 15 pet potions. 80 mission points is 15 cookie potions. And lastly, 100 mission points, maxing it out, giving 1,000 crystals, which is, I'd say, pretty solid. I wish it was a little bit more, but who cares? Here we go, collecting it all right now, and it is all 100% done. Perfect. It did take a little bit of time, but it wasn't impossible to do. So I'm confident that if you're watching this video, even within about a week of gameplay, you can probably get this done too yourself. So with that being said, if that's implying if I actually get this video released within a week. But with that being said, I'll just end the video here. If you enjoy the video, then please be sure to leave a like on it and also share the video with your friends who enjoy my Kick Run content. And if you enjoy my content in general, why not subscribe and also hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future. And also in the description, you'll see links to all sorts of stuff, like my social media. You'll see a link to my Discord channel called the Hypenese Hub. You'll see a link to my merchandise, and you'll see a link to a Twitter post where if it gets 10,000 likes, I can get the Kick Run YouTube set for absolutely free. But above all else, I will see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese.